Right, hello folks, welcome to the class. This is second session of fundamental analysis. Like yesterday, we talked about the news and stuff which actually happens all over the world because this trading, online trading, is not just happening in one place; it's happening around the globe. So every day the news comes out which actually affects the market, not the whole market. Some news is only relevant to some topics. For example, here we start. This is for today, Monday. As you can see, all the news has been released. These are the ones that hasn't been released yet. I mean, you can see the economic calendar in, like, you can Google it and see, it will give you all the information, what type of news. Like this is the news coming about from the United States, which can affect the US dollar. Then it's also the New Zealand, which will happen at 22:45. This is a GMT time. So obviously, wherever you are, you have to look at your own time and work it out according to that. Now, all these news, which will, for example, this one here, as you can see, start 0130, which is midnight. I mean, after midnight, 1:30 in the morning. That's about the Australian dollar, which is about a morning time there in Australia. So it's 4:30 the Japanese, and then 6 o'clock in the morning about the GBP, average earning index, and there's a lot of stuff which we need to learn this, and then Euro news are coming here. So these are the numbers which makes a difference, which tells you what's going to happen. So this one, the first one here, this line is always the previous one. The previous news when it came, about the Australian dollar or Japanese yen industrial production, then it was minus 1.8%. So they are expecting it this time to be minus 0.2%, but the actual one will come here. Actual one, and whatever the actual is, that makes the difference for the Australian dollar here, or here vice versa, just like here the euro, and then the United States dollar again, then the euro again. So basically, every hour, half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, some sort of news comes out, some sort of data comes out, which you need to keep your eyes open and see whichever pair you're trading. Either then you see, is it going to affect that pair, or is it that news is good for me, or is it good for, if you're trading GBP dollar against US dollar, you look at these, definitely have a good look and then see what the results are here for what was it previously and what is they thinking it's going to be now, and what's actual. And actual will make the difference. Either it will be good for the GBP, then the GBP obviously go up. If it's not good for the GBP, and then GBP obviously is going to fall. So then you have to decide, you're going to buy, or if you are in a buying position, are you going to stay in to buy, or are you going to come out? Normally, a lot of the traders, they listen to the news, they read all the news previously, and then they come and they decide which way they want to take the trade, either bullish or bearish, either buy or sell. So this is one of the economic calendars which you can actually see in a lot of companies are actually releasing these. And then on top of this, basically a lot of stuff. You got to read the news, daily news. You can't read everything. If you're trading shares, then obviously you got to keep an eye on the market as well. Shares have a different kind of information, but we are reading Forex here, so we stick to the Forex right now. So this data calendar, which comes out every day, and then you need to keep an eye on this, and then see your trade plan should involve the news as well. A lot of the traders, swing traders, they don't really bother about this because their trade plan is different. But the day trader and the scalpers, they have to keep an eye on these news because their trade can be in next 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, or maybe one trade a day, or maybe 6 7 trades a day. It all depends how much you are involved in this, and are you taking it as a full-time job or a part-time job. So there are a lot of things to be considered, and we'll talk about that in our next lessons. Until then, you have a nice day, and thank you very much.